Even if it breaks your heart, guess what? I found the book with romance that guys in a rural area might just enjoy. Seems different, right? Here's the thing. It's about the rodeo and different events with that. And so you've got the guy who is the former rodeo star who goes through a tragedy and tried to build things back up. He's from a rather wealthy family. You've got the girl who's working there, finds her love for horses and ability with that. Yeah, Hallmark movie, right? Okay, that just it's a good way to describe it in there. But as you go through this and read it, it does a really good job of telling the story from a guy's perspective. And I think that's something that's very different than many of the books that you read about, that it's got a more neutral or a more feminine perspective. This has more the guy's perspective on it. And so I found it very unique to read from that standpoint, coming from rural agricultural background as well. I think there was a lot of accuracy in things that were done, as far as I could tell, within the horse industry and the farm and the rodeo and things that were going on with that, and some connections and stuff that I have background connections to that. I could identify with some things along those lines. And so this was a book that I think was very well done from the aspect of developing the industry that they are involved in. And perhaps that's because it's something that most people aren't familiar with. And so they needed to do more storytelling, more background, more depth to that piece of it in order to connect with the readers for that. And I think that they did a very good job from that standpoint. So even if it breaks your heart is one that won't break your heart. Sorry, had to do it. Just had to get that bad joke in there. But you will enjoy reading this from how the characters are developed. There's not a lot of characters. They keep it pretty centrally located for all that's being done within there. And that allows them to really tell those characters' stories without a lot of quote-unquote outside interference, I guess you could say. So even if it breaks your heart, definitely worth the read.